You have selected Shuffle.
Welcome to the ShufflePod. I'm Woody.
Yo, I am George.
And I'm DJ.
Oh, man. How was your guys' week this week?
Dude, I have been on vacation all freaking week.
Must be fucking nice.
Yeah,
And I'm on vacation next week. You know why? Because I got a government job, bitches.
Sounds nice.
And we are recording on a Friday night.
We are.
Yes. The rare
Which
Friday night
means
recording.
Yes.
when the cat's away, the mice will play.
Can I make a
DJ
full...
and I have been drinking a couple beers.
Yeah, full disclosure. Full disclosure. Woody actually joined us late. George and I tried to give it a solo run. We drank 3 or 4
Turd in
beers.
a punch bowl.
Yeah.
Turd in a punch
It
bowl.
wasn't good. We missed our glue.
Yeah, well, hey.
Long story short,
news.
we're probably both pretty buzzed right now.
Little bit.
Nothing
So
wrong with that.
Good, though.
we're going to be loosey-goosey.
Loose.
So,
Don't be loose like a lady that just shot out 4 kids from her vajayjay. All right, so anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry, you've been trying to say something.
You're going to edit the shit out of my feed because I'm going to be giggling like a little schoolgirl the whole time.
I've had the week from hell. Oh, my God. I have a trainee in the truck with me, which is bad enough as it is. Like, I've gone through some horrible trainees. Like, the one time I had this guy, he was the magical cowboy.
So I remember him.
Yeah. I'd be riding down the road and he'd be like, "Look at this trick," and he'd like have a real obvious fake thumb on his hand, and then he'd like pull scarves out of it and stuff. It was fucking horrible.
That's amazing.
This one I got now, he's 21 years old. He's got like a 1-month-old baby with a girl that isn't his girlfriend. And yeah, he
Which means he had sex 10 months ago.
right. So and he's all mad because her dad wants her to file for child support, and he thinks that that's not right. Like what the fuck? And
That ain't right. All I want to do is roam the lands in a truck.
his first day with me, he was late. George, guess why he was late his first day?
Met with his probation officer.
No, not that bad. His Uber never showed up. He's a truck driver.
He's a trucker.
He can't drive a truck to the truck stop.
He doesn't have a car, so he couldn't drive to the shop. So it's just been, and I've had it for the last 3 days. He's been wearing like a blue tie-dyed shirt with like a night dragon on it, like on a hill of skulls. And
Not gonna lie, that sounds pretty badass.
Well, not 3 days in a row.
Right,
It doesn't.
that's the problem.
That
It's
might make it more badass.
very tight quarters in that truck.
Yeah. Does he smell like burrito beef?
You know what? I honestly I didn't smell him. You know, I can't say that he was stinky or anything. I didn't get that close to him, but
You know what?
it's
I question. You say you get a lot of bad trainees.
yeah.
At what point is it the trainer's fault?
Hey,
Yeah. Student becoming the teacher.
Yeah. I mean,
could be. You know.
no, I know how that is. I've heard Woody. It's really funny because we talk a lot during the day, and every time he has a trainee, he can only answer like yes and no questions. So I'm always guessing like what they're doing. God, is he all over the road? No. Do you feel like you're gonna die? Yes. Because like they're sitting right
Dude, I
next to him.
love it.
So, it's fantastic.
They give me this driver evaluation form, and like Wednesday was my son's birthday, so I was like, I wanted to get home, so he wasn't driving. I was like, I don't care. You're not driving. I'm in a hurry.
I don't blame you.
You know, like I'm not taking
Yeah.
all day. I got to get home, and so
Am I your son?
yes, you guys just share the same birthday.
Oh, okay.
There's a
So I was
magical
like,
connection
it was
there.
my birthday, so
It's like, well, how's he gonna learn if he doesn't drive? And I'm like, I don't care.
No, I get that. I understood that even talking. I mean, I just said, then he needs to drive later then, right? We were talking about that. But it's hilarious because at one point Woody will be just like, yes, no, more, stuff like that. He'll just like string me along so I like keep guessing. But then all of a sudden he'll be like, oh my God, he just stepped out. oh my God, this guy's so fucking terrible, or whatever, like he'll vent real quick for like 30 seconds to a minute and then just stop again. It's great.
Today I made him listen to the ShufflePod.
Well, I hope he doesn't like it because now he's gonna listen and hear this.
Not real worried about it.
Yeah, that's not good. That is not good.
Wait a minute, are you talking about the really good-looking guy that?
Oh no.
Buff.
I'm trying to build it back up a little bit. So if he hears
Real
this,
handsome guy, dragon shirt, pile of skulls.
Real badass kid, right?
Yeah. He talked about Magic, the card game, for an hour one day.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Something about level 6 on 6. I don't know. I was just...
You don't get it, huh?
I'm a level 18 Meta Knight, and I
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight, Meta, not Mennonite.
I think you just said
completely
Mennonite.
different. Meta Knight. I'm a wood god, and I have the power of trees, bushes, and shrubs, and I have a root system that goes all the way into the sewers of the ghetto. Be like, oh my God, man, that is completely crazy. I'm actually a fire god. I bang the Red Witch.
I have never ever played that. I have some cousins that got really into it, and I know Woody, you used to do it and have friends that do it.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons?
Did you used to play Magic?
Not Magic, no.
Oh, wait. Did you? Okay, Dungeons and Dragons. Let me tell you, I played Dungeons and Dragons once in my life. I was at a band practice in high school, and I was in this band with 2 Satanists, and I think, honestly, I could have been a Lifetime movie, because had I not been so quick-witted, I think they were going to kill me and possibly offer me up to whatever god they were worshiping at the time, or under god they were worshiping, because they were like real effing weird, man. Why am I saying effing? I can cuss on this
You
show.
can say fuck it.
Well, it's because I've been drinking, so I'm like, I got to censor myself a little bit. You know what?
That's not a bad idea.
Not my president. Not my president. So, yeah, we played a couple songs, and then they started like, hey, you ever play Dungeons and Dragons? I'm like, no. And they were like, sit down, we'll play. And they like real weird, like, I don't remember it, but I remember kind of feeling kind of awkward. So, what is the basic premises of Dungeons and Dragons, Woody?
It's just a role-playing adventure fantasy game. It could be whatever the Dungeon Master wants it to be. There is no real set kind of thing.
What is the safe word?
Banana.
Banana. It's gotta
always
be banana.
banana.
I like to avocado, because you can actually get A's and O's out if you're getting choked out. You basically be like, instead of going like banana, there's too many enunciations. So if you're getting like choked the fuck out, right? You can go avocado, and it sounds like avocado, even if you only get out avocado. And that's good stuff, because
This is genius.
my wife,
Yeah.
well, my wife is rough as hell. Yeah, it's basically, you go ahead and you don't even have to, you just kind of like, as you're getting choked, and so I'm actually choking myself. You get choked, you go avocado. It sounds like avocado, but like if you choke yourself, watch banana. So you choke on the nah.
I couldn't hear
You choke on that last
any of that.
thing, but avocado. They know what it is. So
Yeah.
You know what?
oh Jesus, I like choked myself.
Who's that guy from the Kung Fu movies that and Kill Bill?
David Carradine.
David Carradine. If he'd have just listened to this public service announcement,
He'd still be alive.
he'd still be alive.
Yeah.
No, but I think, wasn't he jerking off by himself?
That's what they
That's a
say.
good point.
Like Michael Hutchins from In Excess.
Oh, yeah. He did the same thing, right?
Yep. I had a buddy used to carry a picture around.
To remind himself
his
to loosen
wallet.
the belt?
No, basically, he had this wallet, and when you open it up, where you would keep a picture of your kid or your wife or whatever, he had Michael Hutchins, And I was like, why do you have the lead singer of In Excess in your wallet? He's like, Georgie, man, when I'm having a bad day, I open this wallet up and I go, at least I don't have as bad of a day as this guy does. At least I didn't die jerking off.
Is that bad, though? That's the way I want to go.
If you Is that the all right? So that's the way you would want to go.
Hell yeah, man. Is there a better feeling? I think it's yeah.
It's like dead ass quiet. Everybody's like, I don't want to admit that.
Nobody wants to say it, but
I'm
goddamn
Baptist. I'm Baptist. I don't touch myself. It's one of those things.
No, but David Carradine,
All right, actually,
did they find like a footprint on his back?
What?
Yeah, I don't think
didn't
he
hear
was
that.
alone. I thought I heard that.
Oh my God!
And-
Woody's
and
a
they
member
heard,
of the
like,
website. David Carradine was an inside job.
Right.
And it's basically, it was the Kool-Aid Man because they heard, "Oh yeah," run through the thing.
I heard
Ran
that it
through
was
a wall,
the,
stepped on his back, and choked him out.
like the Chinese mafia or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
I see a show coming in the future.
Well, no, I'm pretty much ready to scrap our topic today and talk about the Chinese mafia, how they
No,
off David Carradine.
No, there is no such thing as Chinese mafia. We're just going on record with that. Chinese mafia and lizard people do not exist.
Well, here's the thing.
Good call.
How in God's name would the Chinese mafia? Why would they want to go after that?
You
guy?
know what?
All that guy did was make awesome movies.
There was a motive. He was. Man, I read something about it. And I can't really remember what exactly. I'll have to do some research. And we'll talk about it.
Research? What?
research. All you're gonna do is watch choker porn.
That's what it is.
That's research.
That's his research.
That's research. I like people puking on my chest and choking themselves out with a belt. I'm like, what? It's
that's
basically
okay.
3 weeks. That took you 3 weeks to research that?
Woody, I have to
Yes.
bring something up.
Okay.
We had this was probably a week and a half to 2 weeks ago this happened now, but I wanted to ask you, are you doing all right after hearing about Smash Mouth?
I know. It's been all I could think about lately. You know?
Yeah. I don't know the guy's name, but the lead singer from Smash Mouth had a medical episode.
Yeah,
almost
I know.
died.
Like a heart attack, I believe is what it said.
I
Some
don't know
kind of
the name.
they said
And
some
who-
kind of cardio issues, you know.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah, I mean, fucking picture of health.
They said that he had smoked, possibly smoked marijuana
Oh,
and
Well,
devil
no wonder.
weed?
drinking.
devil weed, you mean?
Yeah,
devil
you guys
cigarettes.
ever watch Reefer Madness?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
We should do a show on Reefer Madness.
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
a little crazy.
I'm
But,
all for that. Little research. I can do that.
oh, you'll do research on that, but you won't do research on the masturbating while choking yourself out with a belt.
Well, I
And,
will, but
and,
it's just not
and
gonna be
tape
the
it for
show.
me. And I mean,
Hi, you're so strong. I love you.
So what are we doing today? This has been a crazy, crazy recording session here because, like I said, George and I are over an hour deep right now.
We wrote a song.
We did write a song. Maybe Woody can piece that together and
I'll
paste it into
put it at
the
the
end
end
of
of
this
the
one.
episode.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what the song sounds like. So
It's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
if you do say so
It's
yourself.
pretty much epic.
Yeah.
It's like basically, I'm pretty sure that DJ and I just joined a band,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have to name ourselves after another continent because there's already Asia, Europe, America. We gotta pick something like
Antarctica.
Antarctica, yeah.
Brussels.
That
Oh God. Geography.
I don't know much
Geography.
about history. Don't know much biology. Yep.
what are
But
we
I
doing
do
today,
know that. What's that?
What would your last meal on Earth be if you could choose?
Are you talking about I slaughtered the residents of an old
Talking
folks
about
home?
you finally did it and killed your wife and children. So you
No,
can be
no.
alone.
Oh, you're killing me.
I'm gonna let DJ take that one first.
Yeah, I mean, he's always if he was single with no kids. So
Well, that's if I never. Yeah. That's. I'm not killing anyone. If I'm killing anyone, it's a bunch of old people.
oh right, true.
So
yeah.
let's play
Yeah.
it like I got.
He got
Maybe-
he got hungry.
Say
and he had a box cutter, and there was a
Now,
nursing
here's
home.
the scenario. Here's the scenario. Thunderstorm.
you're the box
one night.
cutter bandit.
Yeah, thunderstorm one night. Power goes out. I freak out, thinking it's a zombie apocalypse. I get my box cutter out, slaughter 5 or 6 old people. Power comes back on. I'm standing there holding the knife.
Common mistake.
I go down.
Egg on your face.
Yeah,
Mob mentality.
Judge says guilty. So I'm on death row. I think that should be part of our story. Why are you on death row? I included mine. I expect you guys to do yours. I have to pick my last meal.
Yep.
Man, this is gonna sound really bad, but I got two favorite things that are pretty close to equal here. I got a Denny's grilled cheese and fries with lots of mustard on it.
Okay. I know you like mustard.
Yeah, shit, do I. And then the other thing is my wife's garlic white wine pasta. Both of those things
Really?
are probably my favorite.
Wait. What? Let's talk culinary arts here. What is a garlic white wine pasta?
You'd have to have Tasha on the show. I don't know. I tell her I'm hungry for it, and once in a while I'm lucky enough where she makes it. That's as much as
All
I
right,
know.
so our Patreon members will get the recipe for
It's
garlic white wine pasta.
It's probably like a Stouffer's frozen dinner. And
No,
she
it's
just tells
actually
them
not. It's actually not. She does make it.
She takes
She gets all
she takes a
pissed
big
off.
bottle of white
and
wine.
just dumps.
She takes a big bottle of white wine, downs it, and grabs a frozen Encore dinner out of the freezer, throws it in the stove.
It's all that stop. The white wine is all that stops her from plunging a knife into my chest.
Right.
So she downs that, then makes like a fucking microwave meal. I like it. Hey, I love
right.
it. Whatever.
It's pretty good stuff though, huh? It sounds delectable.
It is really good. Although there is no meat in it.
Do you guys put oysters or anything like that?
We are both vegetarians, so no, we do not. But you could do whatever you could.
Well,
have
no,
whatever you wanted to.
oysters aren't meat.
They're not.
They're shellfish.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
totally meat.
I beg to differ.
No.
I don't think it's meat.
Okay.
They're like ocean vegetables.
You know what? Agree to disagree.
Okay, all right.
So would you eat a sea cucumber?
What is that?
It's
It's a cucumber. It grows in the ocean.
Is that an actual animal or is it a
Yes.
vegetable?
It's an animal.
Well, then no, I wouldn't.
Would you eat the tomato fish?
That does sound delicious because I love tomatoes, but I hate
It's
fish.
basically a tomato that I put a fin on and throw it in the ocean.
I would eat that.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't.
I'm surprised. There's some good
Avocado.
fish.
Yeah, it's basically I just invented something.
I like it.
All right, so wait, just two things?
I'm not
Seriously? 2 things on your last it's your last day on earth, for Christ's sake.
Well, you don't have like a buffet to choose from here. I mean, you're picking your last meal in prison.
Yes,
right?
you do. No, you pick anything. You want a bucket of KFC extra crispy, they get it for you.
Yeah, they'll get that, but I mean, like, they're not going to do, the old joke where, I choose an all-you-can-eat buffet and I'd never be done. I don't think you can do anything.
I've never heard that joke.
Oh, I have.
It's because it's not really funny.
I love you guys.
All right, anything that you could eat for the last meal,
I
what
think
would
that,
it be?
That would be it. I'd
That's
do
what you
Denny's.
choose. Anything to drink?
Oh. Ooh, to drink.
Like a milkshake?
McDonald's Coke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Not
do
bad,
anything
my friend.
alcoholic. I wouldn't. I like the flavor.
Well, they don't allow that. That's the only rule.
Oh, they don't.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, McDonald's
Yeah,
Coke.
I
is
would
what
do like a plate of cocaine and,
Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
chicken wings. Just a, plate of meatballs,
Try
cocaine.
To think
That's it.
anything else. I really like the Carrabba's pasta,
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
but I think I like
That is
the
good
garlic
stuff.
white wine better. Yeah, but the Denny's grilled cheese and
ass
fries.
kisser.
No, I'm serious. I really do like it. The Denny's grilled cheese and fries would probably be what I'd do.
So, okay. So you've got your final meal. Anything for dessert? You've got your encore or your entree and your drink. What do you got for dessert?
Wow, dessert. I didn't even think dessert. Because usually when I eat like food I really like, I eat so much of it I can't eat dessert.
There was this. I heard this story. There was this guy. He killed somebody and then tried to kill himself. So when he shot himself, he blew like half of his brain out and was never quite the same afterwards. And I guess when they asked him like for his final meal, because they put him on death row and he had his ordered whatever he wanted to order, and then he had a piece of pie, and never ate the pie, and they asked him, say, hey, you go ahead, that's your pie. He's like, no, I'm gonna save that for later. That's true. It's
That's a true story.
It's a true story.
Oh my God.
And he's like, they're like, well, buddy, there is gonna be no later, so.
That must have happened in
And
Texas.
so basically he was like, okay. And he just crammed it in the hole in his neck and died.
That's the way I heard
That
it.
was basically it.
And that's the rest of the story.
Paul Harvey.
George.
So what would you do for dessert?
Me, I'm telling you, I'm not a dessert guy. I really, really like completely stuffing myself on the food I love.
Yeah.
But you're going to die, so you don't have to worry about indigestion.
No, but I want to eat to the point where it's uncomfortable. That's what
You're going to die. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but if you're not hungry, you're not enjoying it then. I'm not just going to shove a piece of chocolate cake
you would
in
go
just 'cause
with
it's there.
just, all right, you know what? I respect it. It's your last meal.
that's his
You're going to
choice.
go with...
George, I want to hear, first of all, what you did to be there.
With your machete.
All right.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's pretty much... All right, machete. I run into a school, and...
Oh, my
I'm
God.
kidding. I kid.
Good God.
All right. Machete. It's got to be a machete. Or, you know what? I'm going to finish them off with my Harbor Freight survival knife that I bought
you're
also.
Doubling up the knives. I like it.
Is that a Navy knife?
Well, I wasn't in the Navy, so I don't want to be
okay.
disrespectful to Toby Keith and all the veterans. But all right, let's say I ran into a shopping center and I just started hacking people
For no
with the
reason?
knives. No children, just strong adults, you know?
Okay.
And
Just all those freaking millennials in the Gap.
Yeah,
just
did you snap?
that's pretty much
Was
it.
there a reason for this, or you just...
I did. I run into Hot Topic, and I was like, I'm tired of seeing all these goddamn Marmaduke shirts, and I just go crazy and hack people up,
It doesn't
and I
take much
flay
to
'em.
set George off.
No.
and I'm gonna flay them up, and I eat them on an open fire. So I'm
two birds
George
with one
the
stone.
cannibal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got your
And,
last
you know,
meal.
that's my last meal.
And yeah, that's it.
Now,
Joke's on them. It's not my last meal. That's just a Wednesday. So, anyways, all right, my last meal. I got to go with shrimp cocktail from Carnival Cruise Line.
Oh, yeah, those were huge.
Those were delicious, big, fat shrimps. So I'm going 4 shrimp cocktails from the Carnival Cruise Line.
What is a shrimp cocktail for those of us who are vegetarians?
It's shrimp with a like a horseradish red sauce that you dip and you just eat, and it's just
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
I'm going with at least, you know what? All right, I'm going to say 10 ounce. I got to go with a small ribeye, a 10-ounce ribeye steak,
From where?
cooked completely rare.
A restaurant? Your mom? I mean, which...
You know what?
What is it?
Here's the thing. There was a guy that my dad worked with when he taught, and he was a butcher. He was the culinary arts teacher at the school that he taught,
Okay.
and he had these steaks that he would get. They were from fresh cows and stuff, and he would season them. He had this like magic seasoning. So I'd go with, and he always had strip steaks. So I'll change it from a ribeye. Since I'm going steak specific, I'm going to go with the strip steak from this guy.
Okay.
All right. And I'd have my dad grill it on the, basically just shave its ass, slap it on the grill a couple times, and that's it. All right. Rare. And then I'd get a loaf of Italian bread so I can sop up the blood and eat that with
this all sounds so
just
horrible.
fresh butter. Oh, it's so good.
Cut it with your
And
machete.
then I would have to have prime rib with fresh horseradish.
You're eating all this?
I don't care. What the hell do I care? If my stomach explodes, I save the state
That's a good
$10,000
point.
or
All
whatever.
right.
All right. So then I'm woofing this prime rib down, and I'm going to have a platter of their Greek rice that they have. It's Hamburg rice. It's so good. I would go with a small Italo's number 13 pizza,
Jesus Christ.
which is pepperoni, sausage, and mushroom. And I would finish it off with a peanut butter milkshake.
From where? Taggart's.
I gotta maybe go. No, I'd get if I went to Taggart's, I'd get a Bittner. But I like the peanut butter milkshakes, and I think it's from maybe Steak and Shake.
Yeah, they got good milkshake.
Maybe I'll go Steak and Shake.
Okay.
I'll go Steak and Shake. I would eat some Rally's French fries
Yeah, a
that
bucket.
they have. And you going with the big dog fries?
Why not? What are they gonna do?
You know what? I'll
What
go
are
with
they
the
gonna
big
do?
bucket. What are they going to do? I don't care.
Yeah, you didn't finish your fries.
And I would do that.
You get another 10 years.
And for dessert, I would go with my yaya's not around anymore, so I would have to go with Papa Gyro's Kaludia, which is a Greek cookie. It's have you ever seen the twist cookies that they sell at that's what I'd go with. And
What, like
a
an Oreo?
nice big glass of milk. No, they're twist
He said
cookies.
like an Oreo.
Well, I twist my Oreos.
It's not. No. You twist those. Actually, I could go with some Oreos too, but I would go with the Kaludia, which is like a Greek cookie. It's more on the lines of a sugar cookie, but it's got it's not a real porous outside. You have to actually break the cookie in half before you dunk it, so it absorbs the milk from the inside, and it's still crispy on the outside. I would go with that. I think that would be my thing. And a nice, big mug of black coffee.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad.
There you go.
I also
That'd be mine.
I do have to add I'd add red velvet cake to the dessert. I would. As adamant as I was about there won't be a dessert because I'm going to eat myself stupid, I would throw in some red velvet cake.
Yeah, I don't think like your last meal has to be a I gotta watch the calories because I don't want to shit myself when they shoot me up with something to
No,
kill
I
me.
kind of do want to shit myself.
Well, that's pretty much me. I'm like actually, DJ. What you ought to do is just eat all kinds of meat. I mean,
Oh,
you
that
would look
would-
like a
would
greasy
explode.
brown flood.
It would.
You know, it'd just be you blow an O-ring.
Yeah, because my body's not used to it. You know, so it wouldn't process it at all.
The only meat
Somebody
you're
would have
used to is man meat.
Yeah, and that's usually from Woody.
Woody, go with it. What do you got going?
All right. Well, first, I would have to. I'd have to kill my one of my trainees. I'd have to just kick him out of the truck.
Oh, that's where you're going with this?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick him out of the truck and run him over.
Ah,
And
so
then
he's
back
playing
him.
this total fiction,
Oh yeah.
not like if he was really gonna go down for something. I would say the police dig up his backyard and find those coolers.
Hey.
That's
We
right.
don't need to give him any help here.
All right, so you're gonna chop up a trainee, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna drive over him
Okay, all right.
a few times, so they
Back
know
it
it's on
up, go
purpose.
back.
Right. But yeah, my last meal, boy, I'm thinking all seafood. Just just start out with lobster. Just a nice lobster in butter, just the drawn butter. Boy, just as much shrimp as I could eat. I wouldn't even want like a pasta dish with it. I just as much seafood as you can give me. I
Just
love
handfuls
it.
of shrimp.
Yeah,
You're just gonna eat them.
with the tails on and everything. Just just
you
so
don't
they-
care.
Yeah, they poke
You
me
don't
in
care, you dirty boy.
poke me
Keep
in the
going.
tongue. Oh yeah, but yeah, it'd be all seafood. I maybe like a lobster roll from Maine. Just yeah.
How about some lobster mac though, man?
But the best part about lobster mac is the lobster. So screw the mac. Just give me 5 or 6 3-pound lobsters.
What about the return of the mac? Return of the mac. Return.
You know what?
Yeah, there you go.
If I dig, the more I think about it, the best thing I think I've ever eaten was there's down in Savannah. There's this place called the Boathouse, or the River House. I'm sorry, it's the River House. They make the best lobster bisque. It's like a lobster and crab bisque. It is phenomenal. I get a bowl of that. Just a live boiled lobster, with the drawn butter, a big old pile of shrimp, and then Boca de Pepe's, that restaurant. I don't know if everybody's got that, but man,
hell yes,
they got this linguine frutti di mare. It's the greatest. It's just all like it's got mussels and squid and shrimp and just fantastic. All in this spicy sauce. It's just fantastic.
Oh, it sounds so good.
So good. Yeah,
let's go kill people.
Yeah,
let's go kill people. I think we should do this. What about dessert?
I haven't finished with what I have to drink with that would be a big glass of milk in a refrigerated, because I don't want it to even touch the warm air. Just
like
the cold,
almost what do they call that? Like super chilled or whatever you call it, like right on
That's
the brink.
exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like it comes out of like a copper tube that you and it's just ice cold.
Yeah, that would just no chocolate in it, just plain old white milk. The red cap, that full whole milk.
Oh, the thick stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, something you can chew.
Now see that you lost me at whole milk. I drink skim milk.
We drink the 2% here, but if I wasn't worried about putting any weight on or anything like that, I'd be all over that red cap whole milk.
DJ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch gears here real quick. We're not killing anybody. But if you had one food that you would have to eat it every single day.
Oh.
At least for one meal, what would it be?
Well, we know it's not potatoes.
No. That fucking potato diet almost killed me. Let me think for a second. Let Woody finish up, and I'm going to come back to this, because I know Woody still has dessert.
I hope he was done.
Oh, he's
because
not done.
I think he just blew up.
But I need a second, because I think I can get something good.
That would be my dessert and everything. The milk. I love milk. You know what my wife did the other day? Talk about milk. It was my son's birthday, right? We had birthday cake. So she brings me out a big glass of milk, sets it on the table, then goes in, gets the cake.
Shits in it.
No, gets the
she
cake.
She shit in it. Oh, no.
Puts the candles in it, lights the candles, brings it out, sings. We sing the song. She takes it back into the kitchen, takes all the candles out, cuts the cake up, puts it all in place. It's this 5-minute process that my milk is just sitting there warming up. And I'm like,
and you went out and I said, the switch.
I said, right now. I said, just next time, please, just give me the milk last. I appreciate the thought, but just give me the milk last. And she blew up.
If you wanted warm milk, you tell her I'd go out and suck it from the teat of the cow, for Christ's sake.
I'm gonna public service announcement here. A little side note, Melissa, he can get his own goddamn milk.
Why you ruin things?
I'm
for
on
me?
your side.
What?
Okay.
No, he cannot.
He absolutely
He is
can.
a man. He is a goddamn man.
I just earned brownie points.
I had just got home from work. I had just sat down. I was still finishing up my dinner when they decided they were going to do
that
cake.
She made you.
Okay. No. Wait. I don't know.
Yes, probably.
I
well,
know.
It didn't make itself. That dinner didn't make itself. If you know what I'm saying.
I think it was chicken from some fried chicken place. So I don't even think she made that dinner that night.
Okay. Then you're off the hook, Woody. I still think you could have got your own damn milk.
I would have no problem getting my own damn milk.
Did you actually bitch about the milk? Did you bitch about the milk, though?
Absolutely, I did.
I know he did.
George, here's my thing: is I would have had no problem getting the milk myself, because I would have wanted to wait until, because I hate when milk sits out. So I would.
So it was involuntarily brought to you.
Right.
So Melissa, what I'm hearing is, don't serve him anything else anymore.
Unless I asked for it.
Fetch me my milk.
Okay.
Let me get my switch.
I know that like our wives are going to talk about this. So, like, I was thinking about this. So, think about this, George. Your wife hates zombies, right? Isn't that what? Isn't that her thing?
No,
she hates zombies.
Yeah, she does.
I didn't know
Okay.
that.
So,
Yeah.
if you were just trying to be nice and went out
Bought her a zombie.
and got a zombie movie, she's like, "Hey, why don't we go rent a movie, pick a movie out?" And you went and got a zombie movie, knowing she doesn't like zombies, and brought it home. Wouldn't she have the right to complain about that?
I see where you're coming from. I do.
I mean, she married me knowing about this milk issue I have.
This milk fetish.
It's not a fetish. I mean, I do love milk,
I mean,
but
it's a fetish.
It's
You sick
He
bastard.
that was his Halloween costume a couple years ago. As a
Yeah, Mr.
expired
Milk. I remember that.
because it was so horrifying.
And it was like disgusting because like he brought like cartons of milk, and he's like, "Listen, don't open them. Just take a screwdriver and poke a hole in the bottom and squeeze them. Spray it all over my face." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I was all right with that until he's like, "Seriously, hey." He starts drinking. He goes, "Seriously, shoot it all up my back." He goes,
Wow.
"It better be cold." I'm like, "Whoa,
Better
dude."
be cold.
That is fucking crazy, but all right, it's no problem.
Sure,
whatever.
Woody.
And then
Sure, boss.
then I took pictures of him because that's what I do.
We'll post them online.
That's my argument to it, though. Like, wouldn't she have the right to say, "What the fuck, George?" You know?
Yeah, it's basically, yeah. No, I'm just gonna say yes because I was gonna say something completely horrible. You guys are gonna have to edit out, so we're good.
Is that your meal, Woody?
Yeah, that's it. I'm good.
All right. Can I throw a curveball in here?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Let's say we did it in like California, and instead of the death penalty, we got life in prison.
Ooh, I don't think I can
Yeah.
handle prison very well.
Yeah.
I'm too
How
pretty.
will you handle it?
Well, wait. Hold on, real quick though.
Yeah.
One food you have to eat for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah. I think it's probably going to be grilled cheese.
Okay, Woody.
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Yeah, I could do shrimp for the rest of my life.
I'd have to go with one piece of Italo's, 13 pizza right there. Pepperoni, sausage, mushroom, just one piece. All right,
Okay.
go for it. Let's talk the prison thing here.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do good in prison. I'm too pretty.
You really are pretty.
Yeah.
You are gorgeous.
Sweet little face.
I tell you that I watch those prison shows and stuff, Locked Up in Atlanta and stuff like that. That scares the shit out of me. Like I don't understand it. I mean, like how.
It's
Like,
a different state of mind, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Not only does you have like all the rules of the prison, but the prisoners have their own rules.
Yeah.
And it's all based on race, and it doesn't matter if you're racist or not. You stick with your own, from what I understand, and
Just as long as you remember, just breathe through your nose and don't panic. You're gonna be fine.
You could just put anything in your mouth.
That's it. And even if it smells, or if it's maybe someone already had it in their mouth, and you're like, "Oh, I don't like other people's saliva," just do it.
Just do
and
it.
if they want to put Skittle makeup on you, you just go ahead and let them put
Skittle
Skittle makeup
makeup?
on
What's
you.
I don't know what
makeup.
that
It-
means.
It all washes off.
what is Skittle makeup?
It's makeup made out of Skittles. You had water, and you just kind of swirl a Skittle around, and it paints you up with Skittle makeup.
Wow,
Oh,
that
I never
really
heard of that.
happens.
Well, not to me. I mean,
He
I'm
applies the
a-
Skittle makeup.
I'm a badass. No, yeah, I guess you guys ever watch Oz?
No.
I watched a couple seasons of Oz.
Well,
yeah,
yes, I did.
Then you know about Skittle makeup, Woody. You know about it.
Yeah, I don't
Cold
remember.
milk Skittle makeup.
I remember that
It's
guy getting that
called
swastika burned
Thursdays.
into his ass. That's what I remember.
Ah, yes.
And then he went crazy.
Beecher. That was Beecher
Yeah.
and Schillinger. And every time I see a farmer's commercial, I think of Schillinger, Vern Schillinger.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, we are farmers. Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 bum. That's him skitting that Skittles. My God, burning a swastika in Beecher's ass.
Oh my
God.
I don't know.
Have you ever?
The way I would approach prison, I think, would just be like every day be its own separate thing, where like you're trying to just get by today. But I think that would catch up with me.
Yeah.
I think you'd be able to just, if you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut. You're okay.
Is that you think that's the trick to it? Just keep your eyes down, your mouth shut, and mind your own business.
But what about when some dude bumps into you? And then
keep your eyes down and your mouth shut.
Yeah, but then from there on out, you're their bitch, right? I mean, if you're not answering back, then they start pushing you around. Oof, scary.
I mean, you know what though? I mean, you look at it as there are people that do years upon years upon years, and for the first year or whatever, you're getting tested. If you don't put up, if you just don't put up with people's shit, then you set a reputation to not put up with people's shit. And if you can just mind your own business and just do your time.
But when you say don't put up with people's shit, I mean, what does that mean?
You just don't put up with people's shit.
Well, then you end up getting shivved, right? I mean,
but you can get shivved at any given time in your life if you look at it.
I'm probably not going to get shivved at work tomorrow. I mean,
well, you might. I mean,
I can't rule it out.
No, you
can't. Yeah, not where you work. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I can't rule it out.
That guy's like, "Hey, is this beaker half full or half empty?" And you're like, it's half full, sir. I'm positive. He's like, wrong answer. Boom, stabs you in the liver. You shit out a kidney stone. You're like, dude, thanks, man. You saved me insurance money. So,
but no, seriously, what does that mean? Not taking people's shit, like getting into a fight? Actually,
sure.
That's what that means.
You can't be like, as long as you are you, and you're not a bitch, you're gonna be fine.
But does getting in a fight all of a sudden lead to opening up that can of worms that, now you just started something with somebody and it's never going away?
It obviously could be. I mean, and
yeah, there's no win in that situation. It seems like to me.
Unfortunately, like you guys said, in the start of this, there are the equation of being friends with everybody kind of goes out the window type thing. So I imagine, and that's part of the problems of, you have to align yourself, with a certain race or whatever.
Right.
Okay?
And then shit gets scary.
Yeah.
What's that?
Then shit gets real scary.
It does, because you're starting to wrestle with your morals. Because,
right.
And I think that's just, I guess, part of doing your time, to survive that and stuff. I think in talking with people from where I work, they just always say you just want to do your time. And I respect that, I mean, there's a lot to be said about being put in a certain situation, not having control over it, but being controlled, okay? And just doing your time. And I think the vast majority of inmates just want to do their time.
It is,
right.
but
and there are shit bags that no matter what situation you put somebody in, they're just going to be shit bags, okay? And if that means like DJ, if you're minding your own business at a restaurant and somebody comes up and wants to take your food, what are you going to do?
Oh, at a restaurant? I think I'm probably just going to let them, if they're real bad, I'm probably just going to let them just take the food because, I mean, you're at a restaurant. No, I'm not.
No, he's not. No, you're talking to DJ.
God damn it. No, I'm not.
Like,
okay.
I'm stabbing him with a
that's
fork.
what I mean by just not being a bitch. And I think everything, like when you're in a controlled environment,
I'm so worried I'd be a bitch.
But when you're in a controlled environment, okay, and you look at something as you have somebody telling you when you get up, when you're going to eat, when you go out to rec, when you're going to go to bed, okay?
Right.
And everything in between is just you. That's your time. You have a set structure, okay? And if you can't keep yourself respectable in the time that somebody's not telling you when to eat, when to sleep, and everything else, then you're going to have an absolute horrible time, okay? But if you don't allow yourself to be a victim, yes, you still might be a victim.
Right.
Yeah, you can never protect yourself completely.
And I'm going to be honest with you, the vast majority of the people that I come into contact with, you can carry conversations on. Now, there are idiots that are just idiots. But if you break it down to the very most simple human structures, you want to survive, you want to come out through your day, and you want to wake up for tomorrow. And if you take all the scary equations, look, if I went to prison, I'd be terrified. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Because I have a family, I have friends and everything else, okay?
Right.
And to lose that is the most terrifying thing of that. But if you can actually just break it down to the most human basic elements, you just adapt. And just like anything else. I mean, Woody, I use you for an example. And I know
absolutely.
It doesn't compare, okay? But
I don't like conflict. I don't like. I'm not an aggressive person, so yeah.
And the first time you jumped into a semi,
yeah,
okay, were you nervous?
Oh
about
my
driving
God, I
the
was
semi?
terrified. Yeah.
Did you, in the back of your mind, think I'm going to mow all kinds of people down? I'm going to kill somebody?
Yeah.
Well, the first time he jumped into a semi, he actually was a lot lizard.
No,
He was, but that's when he decided, I'm tired of this. I don't like the taste. I just want to drive. Okay.
Drive.
So, but anything else in life, you're dealt that hand at that point in time. And Woody, if the first time you drove a semi, you just decided the first bridge you went to, you were just gonna just drive it and go careening off into a river. Okay.
Right.
You adapted to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is at the most basic thing.
But
you adapt.
To me, I hate conflict, So that's what I'm worried about. Someone comes up, grabs my pudding, I'm just gonna be like, well, fuck it, it's just fucking pudding, But I guess you can't be like that, or they're gonna take your pudding every day, So
and you gotta eat, right?
Right.
You look at even if you take the nicest dog, okay? The nicest dog in the neighborhood. And if every time that dog goes to eat, you take their food, what are they going to do?
They're going to bite you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just basic instincts and stuff. And I don't know. I'm not trying to minimize anything like that. I'm not trying to be like, hey, I just want to wrap the episode up and just, don't be a Debbie Downer and whatnot. But everything in life, no matter what it is, you break down to your basic human structure, and that's the way you have to look at things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think going into that, I'm doing anything I can to get off suicide watch, and then I'm fucking getting my pajama pants and fucking stringing myself up because I don't think I can handle prison life. I don't.
Unfortunately, there are people like that, and that's what you.
I mean, I could do 5 years, but I'm talking. What, though?
Wait, no, 25. No. But okay, but if you can do 5, you can do 25.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
There's a. At some point in time, we can do the in the academy. They taught us the most the most vulnerable time for a person is the immediate incarceration.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see
and
that.
stuff like that.
Fresh fish.
Well, and basically because you're running thoughts of I'm never going to see my family. I miss my kids and all this stuff. Once you adapt to that, then it just becomes normal life. Like if you think back when you were a kid, okay? Summertime rolled around, you were having a great time, you were running, having, fun and everything. You started school. You had to go to bed earlier. You had to do your homework. You had a structure. You adapted to that. Is that correct?
Okay, so you're saying once you get that structure down, once you get that routine down, you can go forever.
And I think like
wow, you guys are looking at this from a whole different angle than I am. Like, you guys are worried about like surviving through just like the mental idea of being away from your friends and family in prison. I'm worried about dropping the soap in the fucking in the shower. Like, that's what I'm worried about.
Well, sure, I get that. Nobody. Yeah, that's horrible. Okay, but I think it's a lot of people's misconceptions that everybody gets cornhole.
Yeah, I don't.
It does.
I think
that
you're
doesn't,
right about that.
That doesn't happen.
I think you're right about that. You have to almost want to. It's not all about.
Well, no, it's
raping.
not even like if you have victim written on your forehead from the word go. Okay, sure, but not every single person that's in that facility wants to do that. Can you understand?
Yeah, absolutely. I understand.
The vast majority of people
are just trying to get by.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there are effed up people that are just horrible people, no matter what. And if you look at that, then sure. And a lot of the things that people go through, like in their mind and stuff. You've seen movies and you've heard people talk and all this stuff. It's one of the scary things, but I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll do an episode on it one time and maybe we have somebody on that was actually incarcerated.
I'm not sold on that idea.
Well,
yeah, why not?
I guess in Rome. No, there are perfectly normal people, but I'm thinking of the person I know that was incarcerated and I don't want to have him on.
I picked DJ up from prison.
Yeah.
I mean, he did time.
Yeah, we saw Bigfoot
He did time.
that night. Werewolf.
Werewolf, yeah.
Well, that, and I mean, he's got a pretty badass neck tattoo that he gave himself for the 4 hours that he was locked up.
Yeah, but he did it with Skittles, so it washed right off.
It did. It's still stained every once in a while. Like if the sun hits him right, you can still see it. But I don't know. I mean, okay. The end of the episode here today kind of went on like
got a little dark, little
dark,
meta.
but that's all right. I don't know. This was pretty cool. I know that I want Italo's pizza right now.
Yeah, I'm starving.
So,
and when
anyways,
George has been drinking and he wants something like that, there's no stopping him. We were coming back from the Buffalo dinner one night, and my father was already angry and just wanted to get home. And George was like, "Taco Bell, Woody. I need Taco Bell." So, of course, it's like 1 o'clock. The line for Taco Bell.
Woody's a bitch. Of course he took me to Taco Bell.
He did whatever he was told.
That's right. It's horrible.
No, and that was the day your father actually got out of the car.
Yeah.
And left.
What?
Yeah, that was... It was a whole big scene. All because George wants a freaking Taco Bell.
All I wanted was a chili cheese burrito with sour cream. My God, that's all I wanted. You know what? That might be on my last meal, too. Because that is goddamn good.
Yeah, because
I
don't think what you had quite filled you up.
No, you're probably right. I probably had a leg that was still not filled with meat. So, I don't know. All right. Does anybody else have anything?
Well, if anybody wants to comment on what we talked about today, you can reach us at the ShufflePod.com. You can send us an email. You can hit us up on Twitter or Facebook or our Tumblr account's linked there. You can also find a hell of a show called 3 Beers In that George does with his 2 brothers. You can find that on the networks tab of the ShufflePod website. So,
What's with the Patreon thing? Explain that to everybody.
For less than a quarter a show.
Yeah,
is
that's
where
what I was going to
starts.
say. I had a friend do the math on it. They ran the math, and it actually comes out to less than a quarter a show.
Yeah,
it's
you can help support the ShufflePod. We've got a couple ideas that we wanted to do for shows that need a little funding. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Is right there. We have a button that says support the show. It takes you right to our Patreon page.
We want to go to space. We want to go to space.
Yeah.
I suggested just getting an Asian lady boy, but you guys want to go to space. So
I want to go to space with the
whatever.
Asian.
Well, the big thing is sending George to Australia so he can find out that he does not feel upside down when he's there.
Yes, that's probably number one.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? As we talked about in the previous episodes, I'm the center of the universe. If I want to go to Australia, I'll just imagine it. So until next week, guys,
All right.
thank you all.
See ya.
I'll talk to you.
See you later.
Take care. Shovel pot, let's go out and get some pot. Shovel pot, oh shovel pot, DJ playing the harp about. Oh, that boy can play. I don't care what you do, don't take my shovel pot. Take it away, DJ.
Oh, that was crazy shit right there. That's a gold record.
You goddamn right it is. Boy, that boy can play. I don't care what you do. You never play harp as good as DJ do. Oh, that boy can play. That boy can play. Hope Donald Trump don't take the internet away. That right there is a hit, my friend.
God damn.
That's going to be
that was good.
released.
Let's share it.
ShufflePod
Let's share it to Woody, and we'll name it Woody Surprise. Let's do it. Let's share it with Woody Surprise.